And welcome into another special edition Blue Streaks Halftime Show interview. I am your sports director, Logan Petoskey, and joining us here for this interview is a very special guest. He is a forward on the John Carroll men's basketball team. It's my pleasure to introduce Henry Raynor. Henry, thanks so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me, Logan. How you doing today?
Doing well, absolutely. So, right before we get into your journey with John Carroll, just going to start with the beginning of your college journey. You initially played at Division II Hillsdale. How did you ultimately decide on making the move to JCU?
I just it was more school fit that way. So I just when I was in the transfer portal, I just kind of kept my horizons open. And one day I found a random email in it was from Coach Pete Moran. So he just emailed me. And we kind of set up a visit a little bit later, and it all just kind of felt right, especially with the pieces that we had come in and the guys that are already here.
So it sounds like that rapport with Coach even before you really even came here.
Mm-hmm.
That's great to hear. And just speaking of those, you talk about the other guys who are coming in. You do have some connections from previous years on this team. You're currently playing with a pair of your high school teammates from St. Ignatius right here in the Cleveland area, Will Yontek and Chase Toppin. What does this mean to you, being able to be back with these guys at now the collegiate level?
Oh, it's awesome. So we'll start with Chase first. Since I first played with him my sophomore and then junior year, just a great guard. I'm a big man, so I rely heavily on my guards, and he's always able to find me, get the ball. It's a pleasure playing with him. He's so dynamic. He's an amazing player, and he's just a really good guy off the court too. So I'm happy to be back with him. And then Yanni, that's my best friend. I mean, we've played together for all throughout high school. We made a deep run in the state tournament our senior year. So it's been a pleasure to get to know him over the past few years. He's a great guy. Great player, great post moves. I love working with him down low in the post.
And both of those guys transfers as well here to John Carroll.
Yeah.
Chase coming in from Lake Erie College last season, then Will Yontek coming here from Marietta this season as well. Was there any talk, you coming in, Will coming in this year as well?
I definitely will. So Will came in really late.
Oh, gotcha.
So he was like August. So definitely over the summer a little bit here and there. Especially towards the end, I was definitely, advocating for him to, come here and, play with me again, play with Chase again. I knew we were gonna have something special. I felt like we could really use him too. So, there's definitely a little bit for sure.
And it certainly has been something special this season. Right now, you guys currently ranked 6th in the latest D3Hoops.com poll in all Division III. Guys are 19-2 on the season, 13-1 in conference play alone at the top of the OAC, also on an 11-game winning streak. What do you think the team needs to do to just keep this momentum going as we end the regular season, venturing into the OAC tournament?
So like our coach has said, we have a target on our back, so we can't take any games off. These last 4 games are some of the most important games, especially in regards to momentum going into the conference playoffs, and just kind of keeping together as a unit and getting to the level where we're playing our best basketball, because I don't even think we're close to that yet.
I also do remember seeing you right after the Marietta game. You said, it's go time. This is the end of the regular season, so this is really when the season starts.
Yeah.
For sure. And just talking about your season individually, through 21 games, you're averaging 8 points and over 5 rebounds per game, also over a block per game defensively as well, and at the moment leading the OAC in field goal percentage at nearly 58%. What has been working well for you specifically so far this season?
I'd say our guard play. The high field percent kind of speaks to their ability to get me the ball in the right places. So that, and then just getting on the glass, because when we're getting stops and we're not letting them the other teams get offensive rebounds and we're pushing the ball, we're best when we play at our own pace, and we want to play fast because we have so many dynamic guards, a lot of good big men, athletic guys that could run the floor. So I definitely say that I'm trying to play the way I do, so that, to whatever puts us in our best position for success.
So it sounds like complementary basketball, guards helping you out inside, then in return, perhaps the defensive end, you guys get the rebounds, you get it to the guards, and they get the offense going.
Yeah, let them go to work.
Fantastic. And just something else for you individually, this past Saturday against Marietta, had your second double-double of the season, career-high 16 points, added 10 rebounds as well. But not sure if you're aware of this, but you tied a school record. You had 6 blocks on the defensive end. That was last achieved by a John Carroll Blue Streak all the way back in 1977.
Wow.
So what went through your mind defensively throughout that game?
I just, contesting every shot down low, making it rough for our opponents. I mean, our guards always do a good job of not letting them get direct, lanes into the basket, so they're always kind of keep pushing them out and just going out there helping contest every shot. And then I know the last block I had, I kind of set that one up accidentally. I got a defensive board, but I was falling out of bounds, and I thought one of my teammates was like looking at the ball, so I threw it to him because I was gonna have a turnover if I was falling out, but he didn't see it, and then the Marietta guy drove and I blocked that. So kind of set myself up for success on that last one. But just contesting every shot, trying as hard as I can on the defensive end.
It's really embracing that mentality of being a rim protector, using your 6'7" height to your advantage. So once again, our halftime interview guest is John Carroll men's basketball forward Henry Raynor. We've certainly talked a lot about your play on the basketball court. Going to go a little bit off of the court a little bit, get to know you a little bit better. So you're currently a sophomore, pursuing a degree in business. I know it's a bit earlier on in your college career, but any idea for what you'd like to do after school?
I think I'm going to major in accounting.
Oh, okay.
And go for the CPA after college as well. So that's what I got going on right now in the classroom.
There we go. And what do you enjoy doing when you're not on the basketball court?
I'd say watching movies. Me and Will, we have a little. So we're trying to watch the IMDb top 100 greatest movies of all time.
Oh wow! Okay.
So we're trying to cut down that list. So I'd say that's what I most enjoy doing, and also just like hanging out with the guys. Going to practice early, just spending time with the boys in the locker room, and I'd say that's what I enjoy most doing.
Sounds like that brotherhood's being established.
Big time.
That is great to hear. So, going to kind of transition into our final segment here of our halftime show interview. Do want to thank you once again for taking the time to be with us.
Thank you.
It's called Fast Favorites. So something I like to do for every interview that I do, it's just 5 quick topics, and you just give me your favorite thing for each one.
All
right.
I can do that.
Are we good?
Yeah. Yep.
Awesome. All righty. So first up, what is your favorite food?
Steak.
Been hearing that pretty often lately. Favorite show?
The Office.
I think I heard that recently as well. Favorite movie?
The Prestige.
And I was going to say that might be a tough question because it sounds like you and Will Yontic been watching quite a few.
Yeah,
of them.
that one's on the list, but I've watched it a couple of times. It's a good twist.
There you go. Favorite music artist?
Lil Baby.
Is he, would you say, a part of like that pregame mix for you?
He's definitely in there, yeah. Every time when we're stretching, a song always comes on. So, yeah, he's in there.
And finally, your favorite all-time basketball player?
LeBron James. He just scored the all-time leading point scorer in the NBA now. And then also, I always played his high school team when I was in high school. It's kind of a cool tradition Ignatius has with St. Vincent St. Mary. Every New Year's Eve we play. So it's a cool experience knowing that he went there too.
That's very cool. And yeah, Akron St. Vincent St. Mary, St. Ignatius, 2 schools in Northeast Ohio.
Yeah.
Always playing some premier basketball. And again, LeBron James, I mean, how about the success he's had? 38 years old, and he hasn't missed a beat.
It's timeless,
For sure. And again, becoming the NBA's all-time leading regular season scorer last night, breaking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar's all-time record. So, Henry, that's just about all the time we have. Do want to thank you once again for joining us. And best of luck the rest of the way.
Thank you.
For sure. That was John Carroll men's basketball forward Henry Raynor on the Blue Streaks halftime show. And coming up, the rest of our coverage of tonight's matchup between your D3Hoops.com 6th-ranked John Carroll Blue Streaks and the Otterbein Cardinals, right here on your home for the Blue Streaks, WJCU.org.